Praise Yahweh for yet another day on this blessed day. Rest in peace, rest in heaven to our brother DMX and everybody out there who care for him, support him. I pray that the Holy Spirit comfort you and guide you. But there's a few things I want to talk about this situation. DMX was a brother who was fighting and was afflicted with a lot of different demons, a lot of different trials and tribulations, and we saw the story of his life from beginning to end. But if you listen to songs like Let Me Fly, he said, I sold my soul to the devil and the price was cheap. And it's cold on his level because it's twice as deep. In songs like Damien, he also refers to making deals with the devil to get fortune and fame. Now, these are just the results of selling your soul to the devil. It always going to end in disaster. Even if you have a situation where you choose life over death, if you made a choice of death, that's what it's going to be. I can't say what he did because I don't know him personally, but I know that his life and his music reflected the choices that he made. He encouraged many brothers, many sisters to turn to God, but at the same time, he also encouraged many brothers and sisters to live a life that was against the laws of Yahweh, laws of God. This should be a sign to you brothers and sisters out there that once you have sold your soul to the devil, it's very hard to get it back. To me, I see a young brother, a king who fought to get his soul back after he sold it, but it was too late. I found out that his last record was coming out with Def Jam. Now, this is the same label that he said was the Illuminati. This is the same label that he said was raping artists, stealing from artists, not letting artists do what they were supposed to do, or letting artists do what they wanted to do. But he still he signed with that label for his last album. My question is, if you got free from a situation, why go back into the same situation if it's detrimental to you, if it's hazardous to you? This is what makes me believe that selling his soul, he had to pay those debts that he had. Why couldn't the artists of his caliber? DMX was one of the biggest artists ever in the history of the game, from movies to TV shows, interviews, music. He was one of the biggest artists ever at his prime. What makes someone like that indulge themselves in drugs, indulge themselves in different self-abusive behavior? Once you reach a level of success, you should be proud and happy to be in that situation because you understand how far you have came. What makes somebody not be able to be set free? This goes back to selling your soul to the devil. Because once you have made that choice to sell your soul to the devil, you have died at that moment. You know, your life is no longer your own. You have to do whatever they tell you to do. You have to live however that spirit tells you to live. A lot of people say, oh, he was addicted to drugs. That is why he made decisions he made. But what if it was the other way around? What if because he made the decision he made to sell his soul, that spirit controlled him and caused him to be abused by drugs? What if that situation that he was in with those record labels or things that he did caused him to be addicted to drugs because he couldn't live with the decisions he made, or he couldn't live with the demons that he was fighting? Today, we have to make a conscious decision to look into the lives of these people that we lost, these people that we idolize, these people that we considered our favorite rappers or singers or celebrities or stars or people we considered our role models, and look at the lifestyle that they lived. I wish nothing but happiness and peace to everybody out there that's looking to get fame and fortune, but at what cost? Is it really worth your life? Is it really worth your soul? To have a couple dollars, to have people screaming your name, to have your face on every Instagram post, every Facebook, YouTube post, every magazine, every movie. Is it really worth your life? Is it really worth your soul? I sit back and I think about everything that I went through in my life and decisions I made with record labels I was with and people I was around and decisions I could have made to further myself in this physical world. Yes, yet and still in the spiritual world, I would have been declining. I would have lost my mind. And this world that we live in, once you sell your soul to the devil, is you're bound to lose. If you don't lose your life, you're going to lose your mind. If you don't lose your mind, you're going to lose the life of your loved ones or your friends. So at the end of the day, we have to really make a conscious decision right now, because the decision that we make right now will affect the decisions that we make later. Sorry to see our brother DMX pass away, but as I sit back and think about it, DMX has been fighting his whole life to try to be free. He used drugs, he used music, he used art, creativity to set himself free from the chains that he held. He turned to God for answers. But once God set you free from something, please don't go back, because you might not make it out of that. You might not make it out again. So I encourage you, brothers and sisters, to look at the life that he lived. Listen to the music that he made. Don't follow in the footsteps of the people that has passed away, not living their true purpose, chasing money, fortune, and fame. Ask yourself, is it all worth it? Is it really worth it? Don't sell your soul. Bless.